You know what I want to say too is I was thrilled to death that last Sunday, on Fox News Sunday, for the first time in my life, I agreed with the Illinois Republican Party leader, Andy McKenna. I agreed with him. And you know what he said on Fox News Sunday last Sunday? He said, we must call out the leaders of our party. That's fine. That's great. He gave the call, and I'm here to answer that call. Because you know what? I'm going to tell you this. I saw a fabulous conservative black man want to run for a congressional seat just this past election. His name was Antoine Members. He believes the things you and I believe, tradition and principle. He said, I was at a meeting where he talked about his candidacy. He says, you know why I'm a Republican? Because I was a Democrat. That's why. He lived the life and said, I can't deal with this. My kids will not learn this stuff. He became a Republican. You think the Republican Party wanted to back him or stand behind him? I was at those meetings and heard the little whispers, yeah, all he wants is money. You know, all he wants is money. I said, you know what? Open your book and give him context. Who do you know that can help him out? So that's what I see. You know, the Republican Party wants to kick somebody like that aside. You know what? I'm a woman of Mexican descent. And the Republican Party right now, and the Illinois Republican Party, I was at the meeting We Are Illinois, and I asked Andy McKenna, well, what do you think about illegal immigration? And his answer was, yeah. Oh, well, they're trying to pass a law, aren't they? That was his answer, folks. So I would say to you that the Republican Party wants to reach out to Hispanics if you're trying to come over the border and you're trying to do the jobs that Americans won't do. I haven't found one yet, but they are willing to reach out to them and give them amnesty at your expense. But when a woman of Mexican descent who's been out there in the trenches fighting the hard fight for freedom, no, we don't want you. Sit down and shut up. You want to take leadership, sit down and shut up. You know what, folks? It's time the Illinois Republican Party and the Republican Party all over turn around and change. Because, you know what? I'm here to stay, and I fought the fight. And I would hope that they would open their hearts to a Hispanic like me. Again, with 2 million people laid off, right before Thanksgiving, I went to an Illinois legislator, Illinois state rep, and just this past Thanksgiving, and we were talking, and he confided in me that the General Assembly, again, is going to try to pass driver's license for illegal aliens. And you know what he said to me? He looked at me and said, how are they supposed to get to work? And I said, you're going to tell me, I was very upset. You're going to tell me 2 million people just got laid off of jobs that have licenses, and you're going to ask me how a person who broke into this country and stealing American jobs is going to get to work. I said, why don't you give those jobs to an American who has a license? But folks, this is the kind of nuttery that's going on in our General Assembly and is going on in Washington, and it's from that I ask you, support me and send an American citizen, bring back common sense to Illinois. Thank you.